Hi, my name is Lena and welcome to I Cook You Eat. Today I'm going to show you how to make very traditional Georgian style dish called Odjakhuri. Odjakhuri, it's a meat and potato, but this word Odjakhuri in Georgian means family. It's very traditional. It's just as traditional in Odjakhuri, just as traditional in Georgia as a Sunday roast. That's when your family gets around the table and you can be as generous with potatoes and meat as big as your family is. You can use, chicken is very rarely used for Odjakhuri, but you can use, I'm using pork, but you can use veal, you can use beef if you like, but lamb probably is too fatty, but depends. If you get lean lamb is absolutely fine. So it all depends on your taste and taste of your family. Right, okay, so what are we going to do first? I'm just going to put my hot plate on, and we're going to, I have here 500 grams of pork shoulder, but I made a big mistake. Next time I'll get pork fillet, because it was I had almost 1.5 kilos of the meat, but then after I just cut it on a pieces like that, it's just I just really left with because there's so many connective tissues there. I have to cut all 1 kilo of the meat were completely wasted. So yeah, probably pork fillet is the best. Right, okay, so now just wash my hand. Right, I'm just going to add some olive oil. And put what we need to do, we need to brown the meat. A little bit more. Just make sure that nothing is, they are on the same, they're just on a single layer of the meat, and just to make sure they are going to nicely brown. I just made the cubes quite small because it was so difficult for me to cut out the pieces of meat which is identical. So that's why mine a little bit differs in size. But when you use the, I've got large and I've got small, but it's fine. But when you use the pork fillet, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very easy because it's a soft meat. You can actually chop absolutely identical pieces of meat. Right. Okay. So we're just gonna. I'm gonna leave that to brown. I don't put any salt yet because the meat can actually, it's gonna be too much juice, and I really want the meat to brown, so I just really don't want to put salt right now. So what else do I need while it's cooking there? I'm just trying to, God, I've just got some kind of stuff all over. Right, so I've just had some potatoes. I just decided to cut them instead of the like cheap kind of to cut them alongside. I decided to have them round, and it's lovely Cyprus potatoes, so it should be really, really good. So yeah, so just really, I just peeled them, washed them, put them on a kitchen towel, and they're just sitting here waiting for the for its actually turn. Right, and I'll just see if the meat is getting brown. My frying pan definitely getting brown. Right, okay, I'll just turn it once. Right, to put this higher. Put the heat higher, so let's just see if we start browning the meat. Yeah, just really caramelizing now, but just put them more in the middle where the most heat is. So okay, I just leave them. Keep forgetting, I keep banging that spatula. That's what when I usually cook, that's what I do, just get everything off it. But it's the problem is now when you're using microphone, it just made such a terrible sound, and I keep trying to stop myself, but I can't. I just do it completely automatically. So yeah, you have to forgive me with all this banging of spatula. Right, so now I increased the heat, so it just became more livelier. Oh yes, I can see it's getting browner now. Again, just leave it for a while. Yeah, so having said it's going to be, Odjakhuri is going to be Georgian style dish, but to be perfectly honest with you, this dish, it's pretty much we're cooking it in Georgia exactly the same, using the same ingredients as I have here. So that is as authentic as the Georgian, Georgian dish. So quite, yeah. So it's with all the all the ingredients, so you can easily source in England or in any supermarket. But like I said, I would never ever buy a pork shoulder. It's a fillet only. It's just way too much waste, which I really don't like. Right, and potatoes. So I said I have 500 grams of meat, and I use 6 potatoes. Basically, it's just the ratio is 2 potatoes per person. But you know, like my family is family of 3, so it's gonna be 6. But the thing is, it all depends. If you like potatoes, put more. You know, and it's all proportional. If you obviously use more meat, use more potatoes, more onions, but the rest is just onion, garlic, salt, pepper, and coriander. You know, it all depends. You just use your personal taste. Right. Okay. So now I'm just going to switch off the heat. I'm going to put the meat in the bowl. And I'm just going to, so probably I have to come back to you because I need to clean my frying pan, because I can't do potatoes when it's all this caramelized meat here, so it will start burning, which I really don't want. Okay, so I'll see you in a few minutes, and we will continue with the recipe. Hi, welcome back. So now I just cleaned my frying pan, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use melted butter as well as olive oil, because I need for potatoes to be golden brown, and sometimes olive oil not always gives this effect. But if I'll put only butter straight away into the pan, it could it start burning, and I don't want that. So that's why I melted it. So I just put some melted butter and some oil. Okay, and I'm just going to put my potatoes in. I'm just going to put 200. Well, I started using mandoline, but it didn't work out, so I just had to they're going to be, some of them going to be really round, some of them going to be this side, but this size, this shape. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. Honestly, in finished dish, it's had absolutely doesn't matter at all. So as long as it's nice, it's, like I said, it's a home cooking. Everything doesn't need to be perfect. Right, okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to just put it on as high as I can, because like I said, potatoes I need nice browning, just golden brown. So I probably will get back to it, because I need around about 15 minutes for the potatoes to cook. So I'm just going to watch it. I'm just going to turn it time to time, add some seasoning at the end when it just get really nice and brown. So I really don't want to bore you with all that. So I'm sure you've got the gist of it. So yeah, so now it's I'm just going to fry the potatoes and get back to you when it's a right color, and right color, and we can carry on with the recipe. Okay, I'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay, welcome back. Now, as you can see, the potatoes is lovely and golden brown, beautiful, but it still has little bite because I'll need some time. Now it's a time to put the pork in. Mix it together. And just give another 5 minutes, probably I'll put it on high, so on 200. So yeah, just let because meat was, we put it aside, we fried it and put it aside, so we need everything nicely piping hot. So while I was waiting for the potatoes to cook, I just chopped chopped the onion, but I don't need it chopped, so I just really made kind of half moons, and because it's just really, I'm putting in onions and garlic, I don't really need to cook them. All I need, they still need to have a crunch. It's just really to mix them all together and just really to give another 5 minutes or so. And also I have a bunch of coriander which I chopped, and of course my secret ingredient, my odjaka, my lovely chili puree. But the thing is, if you prefer, you can always, if you don't have odjaka, all you can do, you can just chop some fresh chili, red chili. But it all depends how hot or how mild you would like your dish to be. Sorry, oh, I'm still banging, I'm really sorry, I'm really sorry. I just do not want to deafen you, but I just do it automatically. Right, so what I'll do now, I just put some garlic, some onion, some odjaka. Oh, the smell is just absolutely unbelievable. Like I'm back in my lovely Batumi, my lovely Georgia. Right, so I just mix it all together. Right, and what I'll do, probably just give it a little bit of salt, just a little bit of pepper, just don't go overboard if you're using red chili, fresh chili, so probably just a little bit of pepper. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now, just put beautiful, I love coriander, it's just with the Georgian cooking, coriander is just such an important herb. Just everything tastes much better with coriander. But then again, if you don't like coriander, some people don't, it's not a problem. You can use parsley or whichever you prefer. Again, I just mix it all together. But red odjaka on a green coriander, oh, it looks absolutely wonderful. So I'll just cover it for just a little tiny, just for a while, and basically there you are. That's, Odjakhuri is ready. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this pot straight on the table, and we're just going to, I just can't wait to have it, and I need to taste it. So just don't want to waste any of the coriander. Let me taste it now. Doesn't matter if it's hot. Absolutely wonderful. Perfect. Maybe a little bit of salt, but then again, I'll just tiny little bit. But otherwise, it's beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll make it. You see, it's not that difficult. It's just potatoes with meat and with some onion and herbs. So absolutely, please let me know what you like, what you dislike, and what in the comments. And it's in my book. Again, the recipe is there, but you know, like as everything, you have to adjust. Depends how much meat you use, how much, what's your family, what's the ratio. It's just like I said, on a 500 grams of meat, or let's just say pork, I use 6 potatoes, half an onion, a bunch of coriander, and 3 cloves of garlic. And yeah, you can use just a half of the red chili if you like, or if you like it hotter, the whole chili, and salt and pepper. Basically, that's all it is. And yeah, the clarified butter. It's not clarified butter. That's how I said clarified. It's just melted butter, because it helps your potatoes to go golden brown, and also it won't burn. So you know, that's a tip. If you want a really nice potato, add a little bit of melted butter into your oil, because the oil by itself will never ever give that lovely golden brown color to your potatoes. So I hope you learned something today. I hope you liked my recipe, and thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye.